All right. Well, let's go to the news. Why don't we? Appearing on the Raw recap, AJ Styles explained why he chose to step away at the Royal Rumble rather than wait for a potential farewell bout at WrestleMania 42 in Las Vegas. According to Styles, while WrestleMania remains WWE's biggest stage, it no longer carries the same personal prestige it once held for him, particularly following a return from injury. He said it was coming back from an injury to WrestleMania to a match that to me didn't have much build. WrestleMania, I'm sorry to say, used to be the most prestigious PLE to me. It's kind of lost its luster a little bit. As far as Royal Rumble, that's special to me because it's where I made my debut. To be able to end where I started is poetic, Styles said. Of course, by retiring at the Royal Rumble, Styles ensured his final chapter mirrored his first. Does WrestleMania hold the same prestige? Does any of the events hold the same prestige that they used to, or is it just becoming all one and kind of the same because there's so many of them?
My take, I guess, would be WrestleMania was the granddaddy of them all. And then WrestleMania started to slip a little bit with things like the Rumble. And then WrestleMania went to 2 nights, and it was special again because it was their 2-night event. And then everything else, we're seeing SummerSlam go to 2 nights now. And
Yeah.
so now that's not even special because it's not like the 2-night extravaganza that it was. Now it's that, and the Summerfest is 2 nights extravaganza. So probably.
Sure.
Charlie said it was the Trivium, and is it Ginger?
Ginger, yes.
Ginger
is where you were tooting.
I don't recall.
Well,
it was a good show. That was our last show. I forgot about that. That was a really good show, though. They did good.
Good.
You did good.
Good. Styles also cleared up some details surrounding his retirement on the Talkin' Shop podcast with Gallows and Anderson. Anderson said, "We get to the back, and I said, AJ, you're not really. I did not know you were really going to retire." He goes, "Really? Yeah. What do you mean, AJ? We haven't spoken. How am I supposed to know if you're really going to retire or not?" And Anderson continued. AJ said, "Dude, I have to. My neck is hurting too bad. I'm beat up. It's time." And he recalled from their conversation on Monday night. Styles said, "I want to help the next generation." And Anderson replied, "Well, I didn't really believe it. So I just kept talking on my podcast about how you were not going to retire and you're going to go here and you're going to go there. And now I have to eat a lot of crow, pal." Styles has made it clear over the years that he wanted to retire before he could no longer compete at the level he wants to. And a serious neck injury a few months before his 49th birthday gives more evidence for why he is retiring from the industry altogether and not just WWE. Of course, it was announced this past Monday Styles will be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame this year, and some reports today that he has signed a new deal. Probably going to end up doing some teaching in the Performance Center and more with the company. But AJ is certainly, it would appear that he is done in the ring, as we've kind of been monitoring that over the weeks. Yes, Tim.
I have a gripe.
Yeah. What's up?
My gripe is not with Lil Spoon.
Okay.
My gripe is with The Undertaker.
You mean the Hall of Fame announcement guy?
You are treading very close to an IP that I've had for 6 years, dead man. The minute you say Final Wrestling Place on television, 6 Feet Under is going to be mines.
I don't believe
the
that.
Lyta version's going to be mine. The Fanatics version's going to be mine. I'm going to prove to everybody your cash poor is all coming to me.
That ain't true. Not going to happen. He's upset.
I'm at least going to tell him to pay me out.
What's he going to pay you with if he's
upset?
TKO got money.
Wow, that's
been running AAA. He got some pesos. He got a couple 2-3 pesos. He can throw my way. Little shekels.
That's true. That is true.
You tell me, you could leave. You could at least
I'm sure he has some memorabilia you could
pay-per-view or something.
Nothing else. He's got memorabilia you can sell.
But he's if he has that Phantom of the Undertaker mask, I think we could settle.
There
He's
you
gonna,
go.
I think
he's
we
gonna
can
give
settle.
you the entrance jacket that had the flag sewn inside. That's what you get.
No, he destroyed
Oh.
that jacket. I would
did
take
he
that
really?
jacket. Oh yeah.
Then you
Famously
get the
destroyed
snake
that
the
jacket.
snake print pants.
Oh. I want the Phantom of the Undertaker mask. That's what I
Yeah,
want.
that
But
thing's gnarly. That thing's
You
pretty.
would get,
Undertaker?
I think you would get a personalized letter like Tim.
no.
Appreciate you reaching out. Here's an autograph for you, fella.
Nope.
Thanks for being a fan. Mark from Texas.
P.S.
Suck my
Ride
butt.
that thin blue line.
Nope. I would prefer it if you never said
Hashtag
Final
9
Wrestling Place ever again.
You're right. He is getting close to that.
You are getting very close to treading on territory that does not belong to you, Undertaker.
That is true.
Do not do this.
Tim's upset.
He's not happy.
I did see a tweet the other day that said like the Undertaker's new gimmick of being like the Hall of Fame like announcement guy actually kind of works out. In morgues, Undertakers help guide deceased people to their final resting place in the cemetery. So now
Yep.
the Undertaker will be helping guide the retired legends to their final resting place in the WWE Hall of
And
Fame.
it's only a matter of time before somebody less creative
I got an ideal.
somebody less creative than me
Dude,
comes
dude,
up
dude.
with something that I created 6 years ago,
There you go.
7 years
there's
ago.
no
Have
proof
you
of that.
actually
There's no
filed the
proof.
trademark on it?
No, but I've got proof of concept. I've got stuff
You do.
dating back 7 years. Website, baby, ding. Do my
do.
ding. You actually have a physical bell on your desk.
I
That's
do.
new. Is that new?
Well, it's
Whoop,
kind of
whoop.
new.
You can't hold it by the dinger and then
Well, I
smack
know.
it.
Well, we've been telling Mark that for years.
Well,
We've told you, stop
yeah,
holding
it's,
it by the
it's-
dinger.
it's a gimmick from Huddle Up Podcast, and it just
Ah.
lives here on my desk now.
hold on to my dinger.
Effing freedom outside my house.
Oh, that sounds of freedom.
Yeah.
What is that?
My God.
Undertaker, apparently, he heard I was
Yeah,
He
talking.
heard you
rolled up.
talking about him.
He's
He
rolled up
Get
on
and
Timmy.
walk it.
came to answer the
Instead of the gong, you'll hear Timmy's doorbell.
That's awesome.
Wrong kind of gong, but it's there.
well. It's a gong nonetheless.
Oh, you hungry?
Stop that, Mark.
My loving daughter called me right before the podcast, and she said that phrase to me. Like she was going out to have some supper with one of her friends.
Is
Okay.
supper like a Lancaster County term? Or
Yes.
Oh, sure,
is
sure.
it really?
Sure.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I think
I think
I
Tim
most
grew
did
up. I
supper.
grew up
call it
remember
dinner.
hearing supper a lot, and then it's just morphed into dinner.
Supper.
But
Do
supper
some
is a-
Lancaster Countyans call lunch dinner and then dinner supper?
I think some maybe old people do at retirement homes.
Maybe.
Supper. I love that.
And-
Ought to be on a T-shirt as well.
Maybe will be someday. NXT executive Shawn Michaels announced in a video on social media that WWE will not be holding NXT Stand and Deliver during WrestleMania week, as has been the tradition.
Unreal.
He said, I want to break some big news. On Saturday, April 4th, NXT will be bringing one of its biggest PLEs to one of the greatest wrestling cities in the world. Stand and
Extra say
Deliver.
St. Louis or something stupid.
Saturday, April 4th, good guess, will take place at the Factory in St. Louis, Missouri.
Unreal.
Michaels
Beautiful
continued,
this time of year.
tickets will go on sale March 4th with the pre-sale on March 3rd. And trust me, this is a PLE you do not want to miss.
It's like
I think
it's
Wait,
like
the term PLE.
steroids for your wiener, but legal.
Dumb.
Back in the South.
That's right.
You got a little dead man setting up, huh?
Smokey, that happened to you once.
My little dead man sat up.
You're pitching it in.
Resurrection.
Yes, sir.
Dumb.
I was what?
Resurrection.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What's the matter? Sitting around talking
Is that
about
creepy guy that was his co-host? Is he homeless yet? He's probably homeless.
No,
Oh,
so
sure.
I actually I have the lore on Matt Lyda.
Oh,
He is now glomming on the TikTok creator, Justin Danger Nunley.
Yeah, Justin Nunley.
Okay.
He is the co-host of the White Trash with Money podcast.
Okay. I like that
Oh.
Jason David Nunley guy or whatever the hell his name is.
Now, Tim just said his fucking name.
I'm not good with names.
And it's not even a Japanese name. My man's
I'm
name
not
is
good with
Justin,
names, Brian.
Justin
Okay?
Nunley.
Just not.
The
That's
Jason.
fair.
I'm not good with names.
I feel like he seems like a pretty legit guy. Like there's a lot of times
Yeah.
he'll put some shit up about like somebody maybe reaches out to him, death in the family or something like that. He'll be sure to put up like the links and everything like that, and within like hours, like these GoFundMe's are like maxed out and shit like that. Like his base is really responsive, and it is, I think, a pretty good thing that he does.
What I like about him more than that,
David
is
Justice
that-
Nunley or whatever his name is.
yeah,
Jim.
David Justice Nunley.
That's
What I
nice.
like about him more is he is quick to stand up for when he was wrong about something.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty important too.
He came out, he had said something. It was something like there was somebody who was using like a handy capable tool for something, and he was like that he didn't know their person's story, so he was just like, that's like utter laziness. And somebody checked him on it, and he came out and he was like, hey, my bad, I didn't know, I was uninformed.
Yeah, I
And he
remember hearing
whole
that.
chest
That's solid, man.
whole chest, like took it back, not my intent, like no half-assed apology needed. He went full chest.
Good. Yeah, that's legit. That's legit when you do that. Last thing in the news, Bronson Reed was unable to finish the Elimination Chamber qualifying match on Monday night after he suffered an apparent injury to his arm while diving to break up a pinfall attempt. Rolled to the outside, spent the rest of the bout being checked on by medical personnel, leaving Jey Uso and El Grande Americano to figure out a new finish on the fly. Michael Cole later in the night confirmed Bronson Reed suffered a torn bicep, which of course has dealt another significant blow to the division at a time the group can probably ill afford another major setback. Of course, Braun Breaker currently out of action with a hernia. Seth Rollins still recovering from the torn rotator cuff. So they're down to Logan Paul and Austin the Roy.
Yes.
So the Vision needs glasses at this point.
Yeah, they're close to Paul Heyman suiting up and getting in the ring.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it's
it is kind of interesting. I think that the Brock Lesnar thing that happened on Raw is a like on the moment pivot.
Oh,
Because like Paul has not been with Brock since Survivor Series.
right.
And then like he just shows
decided
up
to
on
come
Raw
out
and
start
goes,
doing the
yeah. Like
advocate and
who am I here talking to? Like, I'm not gonna right now, at best, Logan Paul and Austin Theory are gonna be in line for whoever the Raw tag team champions are. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think I can tell you who the champions are.
isn't it the Usos?
It is the Stoop Usos. Yes,
Sure,
thank you.
Right,
It was the
because three
Usos
of the
beat
four-
AJ. Yeah.
because 3 of 6 tag team champions in WWE have to be in the Elimination Chamber match as well.
makes sense.
Because
makes sense.
why wouldn't that be a thing that would happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that group's hurting.
Snake bit, man.
Just absolutely snake bit.
I saw somebody on the TikTok try to convince me, the world, and possibly himself that Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed are worked injuries because people have been going around using the phrase that the Vision is cursed. and they think that the Vision is cursed because of Danhausen. And in my mind, I say, in what world? Vince McMahon ain't dead, but he ain't in WWE. But there is no way in Triple Paul's cartoon wrestling world, no matter how influential Phil from Chicago is, that they're gonna let that painted up goof have any power over Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed. Ha ha ha. Funny joke. I wrote it in my diary.
Yeah, look, I know some people are
Bizarre.
speculating that that's the Man in the Box, but yeah, in no way, shape, or form is that going to be tied to the injuries in the Vision. Like,
Yeah, I mean, he might be in the box, but he's not Papa Shango putting works on the Ultimate Warrior.
and also like you if you watch the injury and you look closely enough, I'm fairly certain you can see the snap in the arm of Bronson Reed. Like, unless you find a way to actually find a working bicep, my man's out for a while. And they're gonna have to get some creative rewrites of the road to WrestleMania here.
A working bicep.
Devin says, and if you believe some other people, Cross might be coming back as a member of the Vision. Well, yeah, no thanks. Charlie would be a fan, but I'm good.